Hey guys, for today's video, we'll be tackling about a free-falling object. We all know that a free-falling object is an object that is falling under the sole influence of gravity. Any object that is being acted upon only by the force of gravity is said to be in the state of free fall. This falls in line is a one-dimensional kinematics, which is a straight line motion. So example of free-falling object is we think about a ball that is being dropped off any high ground places, so the ball is going straight down. So it is about a straight line motion which is still a one-dimensional downward only. The example for today's lesson, which is I'm going to write, is a ball is dropped from the top of a 79 meters tall tower, and I want to know the velocity, how fast the velocity. So I'm gonna write how fast will the velocity when it hits the ground. First thing to do is we need to know which formula or what formula we'll be going to use. So use a formula where time is not mentioned. I'm looking for what is my final velocity and how fast it's able to hit the ground. So I put the question mark there because that is we are looking for, and our initial velocity is 0 meter per second, and our acceleration, we all know that it is negative 9.8 meter per second squared, and our displacement is 79 meters, and our time is not being mentioned, so we put N per A. The formula we'll be going to use is the time was not mentioned, and that is Vf squared equals Vi squared plus 2AT. So let's continue to solve this equation. Vf squared equals the initial velocity 0 meter per second plus 2, and the acceleration negative 9.8 meter per second squared, and the displacement is 79 meters. And Vf squared equals 0 meter per second plus 2, multiply it by 9.8 is equals to 19.62 times by 79 meters. Vf squared is equals to 1549.98 meters squared per second squared, and we have to square root the answer, and square root 1549.98 meters squared per second squared, and our final velocity is 39.37 meter per second. So after we solve the equation, we have to write it down the final answer. Since it is going down, the final velocity becomes negative, and it is negative 39.37 meter per second, and our final velocity is equals to negative 39.37 meter per second at impact when the ball hit the ground. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. See you next time. Bye. Bye!